What's up, booktube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is LaRue if you're new here, and today I'm letting Operation pick my November TBR. So this is round number 2 of my original TBR game where I let the game board Operation pick my TBR for the month. I will leave last month's video linked down below where I go over all the rules and everything, but I'm basically just gonna get right into it without too much preamble. I also just realized that I definitely didn't film the part where I do the random number generator and pick how many books that I'm reading for this month. So my bad, but the number was 7. So I'm reading 7 books this month. Oops. So let's just get started then. All right. Draw number 1. The bird. That is this little guy right up here. Oh, motherfucker. Damn it. I did get it, and we're getting a punishment on our first go. Oh my god. Let's see what we've got. And I did rewrite these because the last one, when I was editing it, you could not read them at all. So I have rewritten them onto not lined paper to make things easier. So my very first draw of the month was a punishment. Ugh, why? I picked the prompt to read the lowest rated book on my Goodreads TBR, and the lowest rated book on my Goodreads TBR is Her Lady's Honor by Renee, Dahlia. However, that book is not on script or available in any format for my library, so I'm going to go with the second lowest rated book on my Goodreads TBR, which apparently is Catherine House. Who wrote that? Fuck, I don't remember. Elisabeth Thomas, I think, right? Yeah. I thought that book had a lot of hype to it. I've heard good things about it, but I thought it was a popular book, so we'll see what happens here. As for the plot of Catherine House, I don't remember. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what it's about, so I'm just gonna go into a blind, and I'll let you guys know what it's about after I read it in my wrap-up at the end of the month, but right now, no idea. So moving on from there. Draw number 2. The bucket. Got it. Let's see what we get from our normal / good jar. Prompt number 2 for the month is a book that has a lot of hype around it, and for this one I'm going to be reading The Invisible Life of Adleroo by V.E. Schwab. I am so excited to read this book. It sounds so good, and I think I'm going to really enjoy it. Knock on wood, but it sounds like it's going to be right up my alley, and I'm really enjoying V.E. Schwab's writing. I've read 3.5 of her books so far. I'm halfway through the second Shades of Magic book right now, so 3.5. But so far I love her writing, I love her character, so I think I am going to really enjoy this one, and the plot of it sounds amazing. This one is about a girl who makes a deal with a demon to live forever, but the catch is that everyone she meets for the rest of eternity will immediately forget who she is. Until one day after, I think, 300 years, she goes into a dusty old bookshop and the person working there remembers her name. So that's what this one's about. It sounds amazing. I can't wait for it. Draw number 3. The puppy. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, down here. Oh dear God. I'm also at a bad angle too, so I can't really see what I'm doing, but it's totally fine. Motherfucker! No! No! Ah! Oh, this is a very long one. A book that intimidates you, and this punishment was recommended by Bookworm Snook. I will leave their channel linked down below. Prompt number 3 is another punishment, so I have to read a book that intimidates me, and for this one I'll be reading Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This book intimidates the crap out of me because, first of all, it's massive. Second of all, it's Cassandra Clare, and if you have watched my videos, you might know that I have a very love-hate relationship with Cassandra Clare. I used to be obsessed with these books, but over the years I completely lost interest. I kind of fell out of love with this world. There's been like 1 or 2 books over the last few years that I haven't minded, but I'm kind of hopeful about this one because after reading Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy earlier this year, one of the short stories you meet James Herondale, who's in this book, and I fell in love with him. He's like such a sweetheart, so I'm hoping that I'll like this one, but we'll see. But Tome Topple round 13, I think, is happening this month at some point, so I'm going to be reading this one for that. Draw number 4, The Happy Face. That was an easy one. An ebook or an audiobook. For number 5, I have to read an ebook or an audiobook. And for this one, I'm going to be reading The Devouring Gray by Christine Herman. This one is about, I'm a little iffy on the detail of the plot, but I think it's about a town where there's like these 4 families, and each generation of these families inherit these powers of some kind. And I think they like use those powers to keep something at bay, some kind of force that would like kill everybody. I don't know. I'm not really sure what it does. But, you know, they have powers and they kind of run things because that's what people with powers do. That was the worst description that I've ever heard in my life. Sorry. It's fine. I don't know what it's about, but it has a lot of hype around it, and it was on my TBR a while ago, and then I kind of lost interest, but like I still kind of want to read it, so I'm gonna read it. Draw number 5, The Bell. Oh my god! Ah! 3! Let's see what punishment we get. No! Damn it! Number 6 was another punishment, and for this one I have to add a book to my TBR, so I will do that later. But I have to actually pick a book for this prompt, so I'm just going to pick something from my little jar right here. I don't know if you'll be able to read it from there. I don't know. Oh god. I don't think you'll be able to read it from this far back, but I'm just gonna, it's fine. I'll just read it out loud. I'm too lazy to like refocus and everything. So let's see what we are reading for this prompt. Can you see that? I doubt it. It's upside down. There we go. What does it say? Something that was released this year. Okay, all right, I like that. For this one, I'm going to be reading The King of Prose by Libba Bray. This is the 4th and final book in the Diviners series. I'm kind of excited for it. I'm mostly excited. I'm a little bit apprehensive just because the last book I really didn't like at all. So, you know, I'm hopeful, but wouldn't be surprised if it was terrible either. You know, it's a YA paranormal mystery set in 1920s in New York City and follows a group of people who have some kind of powers, so they're called diviners, and they have to work together to stop a league of horrible evil ghosts from, you know, murdering the entire world, just casually. This series is pretty fun. It is so well loved. Everybody loves this series. I'm kind of lukewarm on it. I didn't dislike the first book, but I also didn't love it. The second book was fantastic. The third book sucked. So we'll see what happens here, because so far they've been hit or miss with me. I hope I like it. I really do, but we'll see. But I will be reading this one for Tome Topple this month as well. Draw number 6. The Frog. This one was really easy last time. I think it was this one. This one looks really easy, but looks can be deceiving. Yep, it was indeed deceiving. Come here! Haha! Number 6. Prompt number 6 is to read a book that I heard about from BookTube, so a BookTuber recommended it. And for this one, I'll be reading Well Met by Jenn Luca. This is a adult romance novel that takes place at a Renaissance fair. That sounds amazing. I am so excited for it. I believe this one was recommended by Sam over at Thoughts on Tomes, I think. Pretty sure. That's really all there is to know about it. Romance set at a Ren fair. It sounds absolutely adorable and I can't wait to read it. I've been dying to read it. I know the sequel either just came out or is going to come out soon, one of the two, but I am just so hyped. I'm really in the mood for romance right now, so I might read that one first. We'll see though. Number 7, The Clock. Also very easy one. Number 7 is to read a book that is the first in a series, and for this one I'm going to be reading A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. I'm not sure how many books this series is going to have, but on Goodreads there is a sequel listed, so there's going to be at least one sequel, so I'm counting it as a series, even if it's only a duology. It's fine. But this one is about a magic school where your only options are to graduate or die. That's really all that I know about it. I think it has something to do with monsters. I'm not really sure, but it sounds awesome. This will be my very first Naomi Novik book. I tried reading Uprooted, I think last month, but I wasn't in the mood for it, and then the new month started and I couldn't work it into like my October TBR, so I still haven't finished it. So yeah, this one will end up being my very first book by her, and I hope I like it. It sounds really good. Okay, so because I got the punishment to add another book to my TBR, I'm going to do another draw. Gas. Alright. That is... oh wait. Is that gas or is that gas? Hold up. What did I do? Ah. Okay, this one's a burp. This one is gas. Got it. Haha. Let's see what we get. Oh, I dropped one. Going with this one. And finally, the 8th book that I'll be reading this month, I have to read a non-fiction book. And for this one, I'll be reading The Little Book of Hygge? No idea. That word. This one. Who's a Spy? I don't know how to pronounce that name and I'm not even gonna try. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't speak Danish. Is this Danish? Yes. But this is a non-fiction book about how to live a happier life. Denmark is one of, if not the happiest country in the world, I think. And this is just a book on living the Danish life. Sounds really fun. I traveled to Denmark a couple years ago now and I found this book there and it sounded really good, so I picked it up and I haven't read it yet because I suck, but I'm finally going to read it. It's a lot of like photos in there. There's some recipes. Ooh, yummy. I'm excited. Maybe I'll find some new recipes or some new like little hobbies to do. That'd be nice. But that does it for this month's round of Operation Picking My TBR. Here is, oh god, part of the stack. This is like half of what I'm actually going to be reading, so I'm a little afraid. It's fine. I'll manage somehow. Yeah, this, oh boy, I'm stressed. It's fine. Oh god. I'm sure I'll manage somehow, but if not, then there'll just be a punishment for next round. Somehow. I don't think I actually decided what would happen if I didn't finish my TBR. I didn't do that. Oops. I'm unorganized. It's fine. Okay, so new rule, making it up right now. If I don't finish my TBR, then I have to add a punishment to my next round. Cool. Okay, that's the new rule. Oops. But yeah, so that should do it for this month. I've got 8 books, a lot of pages. I'm not sure how many pages that is, but it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Some really good books on there. One readathon happening this month, so I'm very excited for November. I hope that I can finish all of these books. It's a very large stack, and it's not even all the books that I'm reading this month. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh god. Wish me luck, guys. It's gonna be a very busy reading month for me. But yeah, that should do it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!